Shalom, shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GreatMillstone who have taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopeful elect. Scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. Alright, I'm your fellow servant, Malakia, coming in with another lesson today. This lesson is going to be laying back and from off the elder. Going here, the video titled Applying Faith and the Scriptures When We Must Fully Let Go of the Grid/Matrix. It's gonna come a time to where you're gonna have full faith, okay, in what you have learned and what you have been taught, in faith in YAHAWASHI, because this is gonna be the only thing that we're gonna be able to lean on. The names of YAHAWASHI in that day, because we're getting ready to go through a rough transition, okay, to the kingdom. The scripture says, through great tribulation shall ye enter into the kingdom. So it's telling you there's going to be a time like no other, the scriptures say. It's going to be a time that YAHAWASHI is going to deliver his people. Okay, but in the midst of that, it's going to be much chaos, much agony, much death, so on and so forth. We're getting ready to see many, many, many different things transpire in these last days, and it's going to have to take faith for you to be able to endure. Okay, so I got the word faith here. Get that right quick. All right, it reads, it says faith is a noun. It says faithfulness to a trust or promise, loyalty to a person, honesty, truthfulness, faith, belief, trust, confidence, so on and so forth. Your confidence is going to have to be in YAHAWASHI. You being so faithful, all right, to a trust or promise, being what? According to the word, according to YAHAWASHI, your faith, your belief system, your hope, your loyalty. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It reads, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You see, it's the substance of the things of what we truly are hoping for. We're hoping that YAHAWASHI deliver us from whatever evils to come our way. He said that he was going to protect us, and we got to believe on that. Let me get Psalms 91 right quick. All right, because our faith and belief, all right, is going to have to believe on these words. This is the book of Psalms 91. We're going to be going through some of these different obstacles, in a time of the Lord transitioning us out of this place, So we must really fully let go of this grid, this matrix, because we're getting ready to get to a time to where we're not going to be able to depend on this system anymore. It's only going to be on YAHAWASHI. This is the book of Psalms 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Believing on that. Our faith should be believing on this. That what? We are going to abide under the shadow of the Almighty. All right, we're going to have charge. The angels are going to have charge over us. To what? That we don't see no evil. Okay, or feel no evil. All right, we will be seeing a lot of it around here, because we're going to be seeing children getting put to death, men, women, children, elderly, young. It don't matter. The Lord's not a respecter of a person, so we're going to see much deletion happening out here. It says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Your faith got to be in that. In these words, He's your refuge. He's your fortress, your protection, your provider. This is the things that we're going to have in our mind, constantly while we're being pilgrims on the earth as we seeing destruction on every side. I'm going to jump down a little further more. I'm sorry, verse 7. No, verse 6. Because we're getting into the time of what? Pestilence as well. You're not going to have to get a time to go to the hospital. You get hurt. Go to a clinic. No. None of that. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. You see? You're not going to have the chance to go run to a hospital or a doctor. If something happens to you, you get hurt. You got to pray to the Lord that the Lord, deliver you from that. If that's the case that happens to you, because it's going to be different trials and tribulations happening onto every person of the body that believe on YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All right, we're going to be seeing people dying left and right. People falling down to the side, having a heart attack, seeing apparitions, people dying of famine, people dying of gunshot wounds, pestilences, etc. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. You see, the Lord's going to have it to where we're going to be seeing all our enemies fall beside us. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. You got to make the Lord your habitation. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. He's going to be your guide, your protection. This is the book of Isaiah. And this is what the elder brought out in the video. I wanted to bring it out. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day, showing you that what? The remnant will return, and that it will be a future prophecy. And we're in those times. Okay, the Lord's testing brothers, as the elder was going into. Each thing that's happening in your everyday life, you're getting tested because the Lord is grooming you for the time to come. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, it says, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. Who is that? That's Esau Edom. The ones who has escaped this place spiritually in their minds. All right? And it's going to get physical to where you're going to have to truly escape away from Esau and his system. He's about to usher in, all right, his NWO, his MOTB system. You're not going to have a chance to go to any stores to go buy food, groceries, get anything of necessities. So you're not going to be staying upon Esau Edom and his system in this time that the Lord's about to receive unto himself his remnant that did believe. Okay? It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. Why? Because that's where their faith lies. All right? That's where their hope, their belief, the substance of things hoped for. They're hoping that YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is going to deliver them in that day. The scripture says that what my servants shall eat. So we're not taking in our mind or in our thought the things of what we're going to do, the things of what we're going to say, the things of what we're going to eat. We're not worrying about how we're going to get clothes, how we're going to take a shower. We're not going to have to worry about any of that because we know that the Lord is going to provide everything as long as we trust in him. It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. There ain't going to be no choice. When all the chaos and things is going on, it's going to be a great influx of numbers, okay, coming to return back unto YAHAWASHI. And the Lord said what? He was going to hear them. Let's get that. It's the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. You know, the Lord had to keep putting us through these different trials and tribulations. You know, we're already a rebellious people. But it gets to the time to where you don't want to take that correction anymore, and you start to listen. All right? But it says, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. See, we're in the land of our captivity right now, and we've remembered ourselves. It says, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear. The Lord has opened up our understanding. You know, he's given us this word to where we're able to have faith and believe on it. Verse 33, it says, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. This is a promise. We're not going to be leaning on Esau, Edom no more. We're going to be leaning and staying upon YAHAWASHI. We know that the Lord is going to get us through all these great temptations that's coming our way, these great trials. You know, the Lord's going to be our guide and our protection to get us through all these different things. Okay, so that what we may be able to receive unto the kingdom, receive us unto YAHAWASHI. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. You see, the Lord has given us the land already. We just have to believe on the words and know that this system currently that we're in right now is not for us. This is clearly for the heathens. This is clearly for Esau, Edom, and the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They want to stay here. They can stay here and die here. But we know that we have an everlasting covenant with us. All right. We know that our power is with us, and we know that we are His people. So we're putting our faith and our hope and substance and belief all into YAHAWASHI, because it's going to come a time to where it ain't going to be any more words, no more lip service, none of that. It's going to be all actions. That's why Scripture says, then shall it be known who are my chosen. The Lord's going to clearly make it evident who His chosen truly are in these last days. Okay? Because they kept their faith, okay, in Him. Alright, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwatim. I want to give all honors and infinite praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillstone, who have taught us His truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopeful elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. Now, around me, a fellow servant, Malakia, Shalom.